I know a lot of y'all been inboxing me and asking me questions and wanting to get updates and stuff, but y'all got to understand that I've been very, very busy. I do go to work every single day, and I've been, dealing with this situation, so I haven't really been there mentally or emotionally enough to take time out and answer everybody's questions and sit up here and make videos to, like, keep y'all up on everything that's been going on. But like tonight, I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all a little bit of what's like been occurring. So for one, TikTok took down the original video. All right. Oh wait, before I even get into anything, let me thank everybody that inboxed me, that was concerned, that was showing love, gave me moral support. Like, I do appreciate it. I read every single message, even down to people being messy and nosy. Like, I read everything. Like I said before, I just haven't had time to hit everybody up individually and inbox them back, either thanking them or answering questions. So now I'm doing both, and clearing up some things. And people that's just like seeing me for the first time and like, what is this dude talking about? I don't know you, who are you, or whatever. A couple of nights ago, I had, got on here and I uploaded a video because my DL boyfriend was outed, and a lot of people was confused. And I can understand how a lot of people was confused, because they like, well, you a man, how can you feel like he wouldn't mess with other men? And to be honest, I really didn't feel like he would mess with other men. Like, he was, of course, a lot of DL guys is homophobic, but like, on top of being homophobic, he didn't want to be around none of my, friends that was a part of that community. So I felt like, he didn't really like them. And then too, he always made me feel guilty for being a man. He made me feel like it was my fault that he fell in love with me, but I was a man. And he always like put that on me, like, for years. So I felt like, all right, if he can't deal with the fact that I'm a man, he definitely not gonna go out there and sleep with other men. And also, to answer a question, like, that was also a part of the agreement. A lot of people was asking me, how could I allow him to sleep with women and get mad when he sleep with men? All right, so whenever we first got together, again, that was 9 years ago, I was very young and very immature. So I was like 22, 23. He was like just turning 20. So we were both young, and I knew that, he liked females. We were friends for a while before like we even pursued a relationship. So I knew this, and he came to me and he was like expressing, like, you know what I'm saying, like, we could do this relationship, but I don't think that I could stop messing with females. And I'm glad that he was honest with me, because a lot of y'all get in relationships, not even y'all, but a lot of us get in relationships with people that cheat on us. So for him to express that to me before we even got in a relationship, then it gave me the choice to either agree with it or move on. And yes, again, like I said, I was young, so I agreed to it. But the agreement was, well, if I do this, you can't mess with no men. And he got mad. He like, I don't want to mess with no men. Like, so the whole time I was thinking like, okay, I know it's females, but it'll never be another man. So as time went on, I did catch deeper feelings for him, and I fell in love with him, and it became uncomfortable for him to be with other females. So I expressed that to him. And when I expressed that to him, he allegedly had stopped. At least I assumed that he stopped. So it was absolutely nothing that I thought was going on at the time. Like, it was never any suspicious phone calls or text messages. It was never anything. Like I said in the initial video, like, I was the primary breadwinner and I was the provider. So yeah, I was going to work, coming home, cooking, cleaning. This man was home. Like, we laugh, we talk, we sit and watch movies all day. We go on dates every single weekend. We do the twin thing when we go on dates. Like, his family know about me. I'm not hidden. Like, you get what I'm saying? So yes, to me, I felt like this is a real relationship, even though I'm the primary breadwinner and I'm not out here trying to make him get a job. I didn't care about that. Like, I didn't get into the relationship looking for somebody to take care of me or for somebody that had money. I got into a relationship looking for somebody to love me for who I was, and that he did. So I don't regret that at all. I don't regret the money that I spent taking care of him or buying him things or anything like that. I would have did it if I was straight and I was with a woman. And if I was straight and with a woman and I would have did it, then y'all would have considered me a good man. But just by me being a man and him being also a man, then I was crazy or like there was a red flag right there. Nah, like I was in love with this man, and at the time he wasn't capable of working, and I didn't push the issue of him working. As long as one of us was working and we was getting the things that we needed, it didn't matter who it was. Like, that's not my thing when I get into a relationship, because I'm gonna take care of me at the end of the day. If you could take care of me or not, I don't need you or anybody else financially. I need you emotionally, physically, mentally, and that he was doing, that he was providing. So in that way, he was a provider. So moving forward, another question that was asked is, why did I out that man? I never outed that man. Not once. Even when I told the initial story, it wasn't me outing that man. And that's why I think a lot of people had misinterpreted what was going on at the time. So a little bit of the rundown of what was going on. Like, I was with his family member, very, very close family member, earlier that day. And we were out Christmas shopping. So whenever we came back to that family member house and I got my car and I went home, I cooked me something to eat, and I, was sitting down watching TV, and I ended up falling asleep. So I started receiving phone calls like real late at night, the early part of the morning. People know that I go to work very early in the morning. I wake up at 5:30, so nobody don't call me. So it was like suspicious, like somebody's calling me this late. So I, think that it's an emergency, or two, think it's him, because like a lot of times if we get into it and he leave and go to his mom's house or his grandmother's house, like what was going on at the time when I did receive the phone call, he'll call me and be like, I want to come back. I want to come back. Come and get me. And I'll just get up and go get him and like just be at work all tired or whatever. So like, I'm thinking it's something like that. So whenever I answer the phone and I get like the information that it's a man and he's allegedly with my ex, which was my boyfriend at the time, then like I'm not believing it, because for one, he a man if it was a female, because it has been times where that has happened before too. But if it was a female, I would understand. But a man, I honestly didn't believe it, and I asked for proof. And sure enough, this man sent me a whole lot of proof. So whenever I was reading everything and going through everything, trying to process everything, like I didn't know if I was having a heart attack, a stroke, or just an anxiety attack from reading everything, but my heart was fluttering and everything. So I ended up going to the hospital, which I proceeded to get in touch with the family member that I was with earlier that day and telling the family member about the situation. And the family member like, yo, you just need to get yourself together, calm down, and like, yeah, because the doctor was like, I can't leave unless I get my blood pressure down. So I reach out to the family member, and me and the family member is like speaking with each other, and I'm crying and I'm still upset. And the family member is like, yeah, you're not going to be able to calm down. If you like stay like this, just calm down. So I completely turned off my phone for a while. So when I turn my phone back on is whenever I'm leaving the hospital, I'm going home to like get ready for work. And everybody is messaging me like, yo, you haven't been on Facebook? Like, yo, what's going on? And I'm like, what? So then I get on Facebook and I see that I'm tagged in messages from off of his page with the same screenshots, voice recordings, and everything. So then I'm like, yo, he will never do this. I know that he will not do this. I know that's not him. So like whoever that he's with, this person got access to his phone. This person is like putting everything on here. Like, I'm just upset. And then I'm upset also because like you allow somebody to get that close to you, to get your phone and to get close to me. So like I'm mad, and I take all of the information that was put on Facebook that I was tagged in, along with the information that was sent to me, and I came on here and I started telling the story, and I started telling what was sent to me. It was already public information at this time, so no, I did not out this man. Whoever had access to his phone, hacked into his phone, or whatever the case may be, they are the ones that initially outed this man. They are the ones that told this story. This was tagged on my page for a few hours before it was actually like deleted or whatever. I don't know. I just know that the content was no longer up there. So whenever I posted the video, I wasn't outing him. I literally uploaded all the messages that were tagged with me in it from off of Facebook. So everything that y'all seen, everything that y'all heard was already posted from off of his page and sent to me, and I was tagged in it. So no, I didn't out nobody. Whoever the dude was with outed him, basically. Like, so I don't know. I don't know if you actually was with somebody they knew about me, they were mad or jealous or whatever. I don't know if you got over on somebody, like finesse somebody. I don't know what the case may be, but I know like I was tagged in this. I'm already going through something because of what I just seen and heard, and Now it's on Facebook and I'm embarrassed. I'm hurt because now the whole world knows what's going on. And I'm like, all right, bet. Let me tell my side. So I go to TikTok. I don't really be on Facebook like that posting. I came on TikTok just to tell my story and to tell my side. And yes, I was being messy because I was upset. And my whole intention was to hurt him and embarrass him the same way that I was hurt and embarrassed. So yes, I made a video, but I did not out him. All of the information was public information before I made the video. So that answers another question. No, I'm not ready to move on because a lot of people are trying to talk to me now or in my inbox trying to take me out. I'm really not in the headspace to do that right now. So thank you, but no thank you, not right now. It's too soon for me. I have no like intentions on talking to him or getting back with him. No, but at the same time, I'm not ready to do nothing that's including texting, talking, dating, sexual one night stand. I don't want nothing right now from nobody. Another question that people keep on asking me is, have I talked to him or do I plan on talking to him? No, I have not talked to him, and no, I don't plan on talking to him. I know his old page from off of TikTok, P So Crazy / Uncle Pre inbox me, but I'm not sure if it's hacked or not. Like I said, I know his Facebook page was hacked, but he is still using his Facebook page, even though it is hacked. So I don't know. Maybe he is still using that page, even though it's hacked. Like, he got me blocked on his new TikTok page, and I got him blocked on the other one. So yeah, the only way he can inbox me right now is off of the old TikTok page. All right, another question that was asked a lot was, how do I know if my man is DL? Because it seems like you talk to a lot of DL guys. As soon as females had said that, I was like, they went to my OnlyFans page too. And I think a lot of people was getting the wrong idea by going there to my page. Like, I did what I did for a short period of time to make side money. The whole time I was working and I was single. And yeah, I made a video or two or three or a few with some straight guys. That's just because the area I live in is small and it's a rural area. There's not that many gay dudes. And a lot of the guys here choose to be in the closet and masculine. And I can't help it that they choose to live their lifestyle that they live. So yeah, I'm not gonna answer that question, even though a lot of y'all females ask me how do they know if they man is DL. I'm not gonna answer that question. I'm actually gonna save that for a whole nother video entirely of its own. So yeah, y'all just gonna have to stay tuned for that one. If y'all want more content like that, y'all just gonna have to stay tuned for that, because I'm gonna give y'all the rundown, and it's not gonna be what y'all think it's gonna be.